everybody, tis I want to talk about something I believe may weigh heavily on the minds of estranged adult sons and daughters that we really don't think about. Because when I raised my daughters, I thought, well, I'll do better than my mom, and we were all very close. So I didn't have to sit and worry that one day they would not be a part of my life. It didn't cross my mind because, in all honesty, I just thought we would continue our relationship and I would one day be a grandma and I would see my daughter walk down the aisle and see them fall in love and have a lot of their first adult experiences. And so I didn't live with that fear raising them. But when it comes to our estranged adult sons and daughters who walk away, cut off their parents, siblings, grandparents, um, extended family, sometimes friends, families, etc. And then the ones who also either pull the grandkids away from their mom and dad or just simply don't allow their kids to meet their grandparents. There's gotta be a weight that's incredibly heavy because an estranged parent, I can't pinpoint anything so overwhelmingly it's anything overwhelming that would justify completely cutting not only me but some my family off as well, that throughout the years, my grandma, my mom, etc. So I can't think of anything that I could have done to prevent that as well. I can't look back and say I should have, would have, could have, because I'm not saying I was perfect, but I didn't cause the type of crime that justifies me being imprisoned as a parent and locked up and throw away the keys. So how heavy is it for our sons and daughters when they're raising their own children? I wonder what type of parenting style they have where they believe if they parent in this manner, their children won't estrange from them, or the type of fear they live with that one day their children can walk away for any reason they so choose. That's got to be really a heavy burden to carry because I think a majority of women my age, I'm 54, women 50s to 60s on out, etc. I don't think we lived with that fear. I don't think we said every day, well, someday my daughter's not going to be in my life. I didn't have that fear. I don't think a majority of my friends had that fear. I don't know. I just don't think we lived with I think a majority of us who went through divorce parented out of guilt because our kids now had two different households and the nuclear family was splitting up and they weren't going to see their dad as much. They weren't going to see us as much. Sorry about that, but I don't think outside of that, I don't think we parented out of fear or the worry that one day they were going to walk away. So I don't know. Is it something I just I feel sorry almost in a way for anyone that has to live like that. I don't think they realize, I'm not going to say what comes around goes around, but with 23andMe and all these DNA tests done, if our grandchildren do 23andMe and we've had completed ours, they can find us and they're going to have a lot of questions about why. If they find us and meet us and actually end up having a relationship with us or come back around from when they did have a relationship to maybe 10, 15, 18 years later, they're going to be asking their own parents why. Our sons and daughters are going to have to answer those questions. Similar to when a child is given up for adoption, they wonder why. Why? Or if they're not allowed to meet a grandparent or they're told the grandparent is dead and they find out that's not true and they get to know us and realize we're actually pretty nice people, they're going to ask why. So Anyways, that's something to think about. I'm glad I didn't have to worry about that raising my girls. Anyways, I don't know. It's the holidays, so just putting a twist on everything. So I'll be back.